Important first goal here. 8-14 to 6-9, and the Cats coming back. They need another one to top it off. Bairstow runs hard. Free kick, though. Oh, that's awful play. That's 50 metres against the captain. The umpire was in a very good position. Giving up the free kick to Pike. And now Pike can attack from 60 metres. Heady running loose, now picked up by McGrath. Pike looking for a short option. Not quite close enough to goal. He's got Kemp short, he goes in there. They gain about 6 metres. Kemp at about 54 metres. Turnbull lurking in the pocket. Now goes short to Turnbull, gets him. They're inside 50 suddenly.
Just working it away, working it around, inching closer to the goals. Pretty ordinary defence by Geelong. Those two short passes been on for 20 seconds before they delivered them.
Very patient, aren't they?
Have to plug the holes in a situation like that. Make sure the gaps are sealed. Turnbull to kick. He'll kick right on 50. Good kick off the boot. Just fading away. It's a behind. 8 goals, 15 West Coast. 6 goals, 9 Geelong. And here's Pike's free kick. Now you'll see. Well, Pike made the most of it, but there was something there anyway, and the umpire was right on it. Starting to rain at the MCG. 8-15, 6-9.
O'Reilly down the middle this time. Turnbull from behind, fists away, taken by Pickering across to Couch. Can they rally? Couch towards half forward. Awkward looking kick, that one. Fisted away from Minch by Jankovic. It fell forward. Over the ball is Warden, and a good player since he replaced Mainwaring. McKenna gets it out to Wilson. Wilson boots it down towards half forward. McGrath leads in the race. The boundary line is close. And a friend of McGrath's. He runs it across, and a boundary throw in. Down towards left half forward for the West Coast Eagles. Hocking is off the bench, at least for a moment. Will they try him again? Hooked behind by Turnbull. Eventually it comes to Barnes. Good hand pass. Falling to the ground, he got it to McGrath. McGrath's probing kick. Big pack. Brownless was high. And away they come once more. This is McKenna. He got it from Jankovic. He comes to the wing. Kemp gets an obliging bounce. Kicks it down towards half forward. In front Evans. It was fisted away by Mansfield. Pickering. That was a very strong tackle applied by Wilson. Taken by Evans. The kick past half forward now. Ball runs onto it. Loose ball favours him. It sits for him. 25 metres out. It's a goal.
Creation, the mother of all invention, taking one simple idea, protecting and nurturing it for the next generation. We give you the all-new Mitsubishi Star Wagon, or as we like to call it, the mothership. Please consider.
15, 6-9. Ball's goal stretches it to 24 points again. Barnes, who delivered a brilliant handball. Gary Hocking back on. Pickering. You see that there's a swirly. Here's Hocking from 55. Measures it. Ablett gets underneath it. Brennan with him. It's out of bounds in the pocket. Brennan has done very well on Ablett, as Mickey Martin did last week. Ablett going into this grand final with 15 goals in his 3 finals matches this season. He kicked 9 here in 1989. He and Morris Rioli, the only 2 men to have lost a grand final and won the Norm Smith medal for the best on the ground. Barnes. Jankovic has been good in this quarter, taken off in by Mensch. They appeal Geelong for holding the ball. Will they get it? I think they might. No. Something's happening down below. Free kick. It's going against Brownless to McIntosh, and all that would have happened with the ball. And someone's been laid out. Behind play.
Billy, I think, just fainted, Bruce. Just went down looking for a free kick. Billy Brownless. Pickering looks as if he's about to come off the ground after this throw-in to be replaced by Paul Brown.
Geelong boat, 4 goals behind. Here's Brewer, has been quiet. Good tackle on him by Kemp. Hocking. Brewer's hip and shoulder okay. Worsfold did that beautifully. Djakovic, a big quarter so far. Back to centre wing. Mansfield claims it. Well, if Kemp's the best for West Coast, there's no question who the best is for Geelong. It's this young man, Michael Mansfield, the 23-year-old.
From half back towards half forward. Barnes and Brownless, one of them. Barnes in front, I fancy. Handley's coming off the ground. Does he? No. He's okay, but worse for wear. Meantime, Barnes has got the ball. About 80 metres from goal. Brownless offers the lead. That's a very good mark. Very good. Initially, Barnes wanted Brownless to take the kick for the mark because I think he's a better kick. Smart thinking by Barnes, but the next best thing to do is kick it to Billy yourself. So Brownless, from about 35 metres out, has got two. Very, very big kick, this one. Down by 24 points, the Cats. Brownless, very effective. Steers it through.
The basic unit in technology is not the bit. The basic unit is you, and the road, and the air. A shoe, and the stars, and the moonlight. Air square. The basic unit in technology is not the bit, but the body.
18 points the difference. Malcolm Blight looks on. Billy Brownless has kicked Geelong's last 3 goals. He's got all of them since quarter time. It's getting very dark here at the MCG.
They really need to get a couple in a row now. Big lift in the midfield. Bairstow and Couch. Got to get the ball out of the centre. Hocking. He's in there. He's on one leg. That cork in the thigh is only going to continue to bleed. You see it on screen. Heavily strapped. Strapping won't be doing much. He's got his hand on a couple of balls. It'll be all important.
Geelong trying to rally. 9-15, 7-9. Turnbull wins it out of the centre. Here's Kemp attacking. Kicks it out wide. Evans goes hard with Mansfield. Good tackle in the end. It's got him. Well, he's having a day out, isn't he? That was Pike, I should say, with Mansfield. It's going to take Pike on too. Having a wonderful match. To half forward, Minch, big fly. Tudor tried to read it. Djakovic straight to Couch. Worsfold getting back. Bouncing ball. Ablett will go for Worsfold hard. He did. Took his eye off the footy. Charged the captain. Won't worry Worsfold too much.
Yes, and Ablett, just knowing that the ball's going to go out of bounds. He didn't hit him. He certainly tried, though.
Barnes, Tudor. Evans and Kemp. Kemp again. Supreme. Free kick as it coming back to West Coast against Tudor, I think. And he'll go to Tony Evans. It looks like his eye might have closed. Gary Hocking, we believe, the offender there. Now McKenna, clever. Steps around Wills, kicks it to centre wing. Ball sets himself. Hinkley from the side. Oh, Kemp read it beautifully, as he's done all day. Strides away with 3 bounces. Centering kick to Lewis. You don't get any better than that. The pressure of a grand final, to kick your head, hold it up, lead at the last moment and hit him on the chest. This will hurt Geelong if Lewis goes here.
Interesting, though, he ignored the lead of Sumich and ended up going for the longer one of Lewis. As Banfield comes off the ground and Chris Mainwaring comes back onto the arena.
Raining steadily now at the MCG. Lewis goes from 50. Lewis, like so many of his teammates today, has missed 9-16 to 7-9. They were 4-3 at quarter time. They've kicked 5 goals, 13 since then, West Coast.
Can't put them away. Here's O'Reilly. Down the middle, Turnbull from behind, fisted forward, taken by Couch, who's lifting. Couch in the centre square, goes down towards half forward, ill-directed. Hart's there, knocked away by Tudor. Who's got the ground speed? Waterman in trouble. Tackled, but got the hand pass to Djakovic. He peels Ball's off half-back. Jakovic towards half-forward. Not a good kick, though. Only went about 15 metres. Rebound opportunity. Brewer gets it to Mensch to Tudor. He's 55 metres out. Sets it up. Brownless in from the side. Flies. Fisted away by McIntosh. Ablett leads back in the race. Great desperation. Mainwaring got there in the nick of time. Despite the lunge by Ablett. The ball is out of bounds. Boundary throw in. 9-16 to 7-9. Barnes is there with him. Turnbull in the gloom. It falls behind them. Turnbull on his knees, slaps it out. Mike Soccer's off the ground. Up towards centre half back. Brewer claimed, gets the kick away towards full forward. McIntosh got his fingertips to it. McKenna a little toe poke. Worsfold set harder task. Under pressure. He gets it out of the goal square and it comes to Mainwaring in space.
So often does it, Mainwaring, in the right place at the right time. He's come off the interchange bench. That a wobbly one. Brown, who hasn't had a kick since he came on 5 minutes ago, would love a good touch here. He gets it, has time to do something. Just blazes badly. Gives Jakovic the run. Well played, though, from the side by Brewer. Back to Jakovic. Good tackle on him. Geelong are giving it everything here. They know that this is their chance. Kemp on the end of it. Usually keeps a cool head. Runs around Mensch. He is supreme, isn't he, Dean Kemp? A third bounce. Gets hold of it. Bad kick, but it should come off Evans. Brown's got to go for him. Evans rides it beautifully to Wilson, who kicked 2 second quarter goals. Steady and kick beauty. Well played. Waterman should goal. Goes for it. Looks at it. Hooks it, and they cannot deliver the knockout.
Sumic slaps his eye in disgust. He's been ignored again.
They had to have a shot, Jared. 35 metres.
Well, he didn't have to. He could have gone back simply. He rushed it.
He's kicked 3 points and run out of bounds on the forward.
It's been an outstanding play. Been the best 6 players for the West Coast.
O'Reilly again for distance. Turnbull over Barnes, gets it on the ground again. Wilson over the left shoulder. Kemp, 45 metres out. Dean Kemp. Will this be a goal? Yes, it will. A long time coming.
Aye, man. Hey, you know afternoon tea is now very cool. Oasis also come in iced teas made with natural fruit juice. Only problem is, now we're drinking our tea cool. What we're going to do with our tea cozy is good idea, man.
26-point margin. Kemp's first goal for the game's had 22 touches. Tudor has it ripped off. West Coast are going hard. Evans. High tackle. Matera. To Hart. To Turnbull. To full forward. Front and Heady. He's kicked one already. Snaps. That's it, you'd reckon. You would say that was it. They're cheering at Burswood and they're cheering in here. The West Coast make its move for a second premiership.
Peter Matera getting involved, been well beaten to date by Riccardi. But it wouldn't surprise to see him burst onto the scene and kick a couple of quick goals. Once again, you can't do anything but sing the praises of Brett Head. He's such a talented player. Started the season beautifully, had a flat spot in the middle, but has really put together a final series to remember.
Geelong on their knees now. Is the fairy tale over? To 94, Mainwaring taken high. That was very crude. Mainwaring to get the free. Well, advised by Bairstow. He needs to get in and get the ball. In front is ball. Takes the mark. Right on the 50. It's all one-way traffic at the moment. This young man has had a very productive afternoon. He was a priority draft pick for the West Coast Eagles. They've had an eye for talent over the seasons. That's a long kick. They contest a couple of metres out. Mansfield, the presence of mind, a fist through for a behind. The lead increased for the Eagles. 11-18 to 7-9. The umpire had a word to Mark Bairstow. Here's O'Reilly.
Hanley calling for it. As Dennis said, they're on their knees now, Geelong. Hanley in the front spot.